My name's Rod, and I'm a filmmaker based in Sydney, Australia. Today, I'm having a shot at the 35mm challenge. The challenge is simple. I'm only allowed to take 35 shots sequentially on my 35mm Sony Zeiss prime lens. No more and no less, and I can't delete any. I've chosen 35mm as my focal length for this challenge as, depending on who you ask, 35mm is as close to the natural focal length of the human eye as a camera can get. Also, countless movies were shot in 35mm film before the digital revolution. So I think it's a great focal length to practice photography for this challenge. So of course I'll give myself a few other little rules. So I can only use a 35mm lens or the focal length of 35mm. I can only use one camera, so in this instance I'm using my Sony a7R II only. I won't delete any photos. I'm only allowed 35 photos. I can shoot manual or auto, and I can shoot in RAW, but I'll limit myself to between 1 and 2 hours total on the same day and in one location. So here's the first shot. Just the old, still exists in Sydney town. And that's how you do the first shot. So the trick is to only allow yourself 35 shots. Some of them might be crap, some of them might be excellent, but the trick is to practice that. It's not always good, but it's worth trying. I'll probably crop into about there and over a bit. Very happy with that one. I gotta shoot the dog. I have to shoot the dog. Too close to him. Keep going. Oh, I'm gonna take a photo here too. This is beautiful. Light and shade. One of my favorite things to shoot. So just a little tip. When you're shooting people down the street, they can be put off by the sound of your shutter going off. So if you can help it and your camera has the option, put your camera onto silent shooting. That way they don't lose the natural expression that they're displaying as they walk down that street.
shoes hanging up there on a wire. Just looks really nice at this time of day. The light on it is beautiful, right in the middle of the street. So the symmetry would have been excellent, but on a 35mm lens, this is actually a disadvantage. It's too far away. And even if I went down lower, I'd be too far away from the subject. Not to mention I would lose the symmetry that I currently have for my current position. But that's why we practice these things.
If you don't have a prime lens that's focal length is 35mm, that's okay. You can use a 16-35 or 24-105 and just clock that lens to 35mm and then don't touch that barrel. Of course, you can still adjust the focus, just leave it in 35mm, see what you can get. I think it's a great little challenge that keeps me on my toes and keeps me fresh. Considering all of my work these days is videography, I don't actually do any stills shooting anymore, so this is great practice.
I don't actually mind that guy's there, because it shows a sense of scale.
While the CBD is always a delight, I was reminded of the greatest flaw of the mirrorless camera: rolling shutter.
So when possible, if you don't have a tripod with you, use the environment.
Well, I hope perhaps this challenge will inspire you to go out and do the same. Get your 35mm lens, a camera, and go and take 35 shots. If you'd like to see all the photos I took, head over to my Flickr, which I will link in the description below. So the 35mm challenge actually was a challenge. I found myself shooting a lot of architectural content rather than people, but it was good fun all the same. I'd like to see you guys do the challenge as well. Comment below to your photography and I'd love to check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you really loved it, why not subscribe? And I will see you in the next video. Take care.